'cause you're prone to deceive. I see your mask, it makes me start to believe.
Alright man, this is Ace of RockRevolt magazine. I'm here with Cameron of American Head Charge. How you doing, bud?
A little hot.
A little hot?
But good.
A little hot. You guys had a rough day, man. Rough morning. No flat tire on the trailer?
Yeah, and this is this would be the third 9-hour drive, leaving the venue after the show, and driving straight to the next venue in a row.
Well, good thing is you're only about 3 hours from your next show in Springfield, Missouri tomorrow. So that's good. Hopefully you can get some rest. What is it with you guys coming to this area, man? Last year, coming down from Des Moines, your van breaks down, you guys got to get towed and shit. It's like, Kansas is like bad juju for you guys. What's up?
Well, I don't know why. It's not like the terrain around here is that rough.
No
like,
shit.
We go through, coming out of Spokane to go to Billings.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous mountain range you have to go through. No problem.
Yeah, I saw
like 80.
That's when I saw your guys' tour schedule. I mean, you guys were straight up northwest corner and here in like no time flat.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. How was that? How was that northeast corner or northwest corner?
It was really good, man. I always get surprised by Portland and Seattle and Spokane. There's even a little scene there, and we're just grateful to be doing it. But yes, this particular tour schedule has been pretty rough. I just crushed the garbage can.
Nice. You guys are a week away from being done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Week away from being done. What do you got planned after that? Rest, relaxation, go home, hang out for a little bit.
There's quite a few things planned. I have hopefully a section of the studio, 10-day session of like a couple different projects I'm doing.
Right on.
At least do a little input on each. But I gotta work out all studio stuff. Probably a little break for at least 2 months as far as head charge and moving around the country or the world is concerned.
Right.
But there is something in the works for this fall. But can't tell you what it is.
It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, we're planning
on a lot.
planning on touring the shit out of this record, and
yeah, it's a great record.
Thank you.
It is a killer record. I mean, it's different. I mean, Door of Art is its own record. Feeding's its own record. The Shoot EP is completely different, and then this is completely different from other. Every one of you guys' albums has been different. It's had their own sound, and I mean, what do you think attributes to that?
I mean, for me as a music appreciator, I guess, I don't like it when a band within an album has similar sounding songs from one to the next, and I think you can hear that in our records independently. And then, as you look at them as a whole work of art, they all have a separate vibe as well. So I don't think, even if we working on a new record, even if we write a song that's reminiscent of a song we've done on a past record, we won't do it.
Right.
If that's too exactly like, I don't know, Songs of the Suspect or whatever, So we won't do it even then. I mean, that's the whole point of being artistic and creative, is being fresh with it and not just regurgitating the same stuff over and over.
And obviously
obviously people get pigeonholed into that because they think they have this the formula for success.
They've cornered the market. Let's just keep attacking with the same shit. Yeah. Obviously you guys, probably one of the deepest songs you've done, A King Amongst Men. Was you and Justin pounding that out? How was that like?
That song was weird, man. Look, I'm gonna switch seats. Right?
All right. Slide on over.
Apparently I'm too fucking fat for this garbage can.
You got adjusted, John. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's a personal song, man. It's I needed it cathartically to get it out of me.
Right. Was it kind of a coping mechanism, kind of a closure type mechanism for you? Is that what it was?
Boy, I am not cut out for this heat, Lord have mercy. Hold on, I need a minute to cool myself down. No, it's weird. Justin sent that piano track as like it wasn't even supposed to be a Head Charge song. He was just liked what he had written and was just sending it to me like, check this out, and I wrote this. It was not, at least under my understanding, a song that was supposed to be for that, but it just struck a chord with me, and I mean, I was living in this weird little, like, bungalow on the beach in Southern California, and, like, surfing and scuba diving every day, and not really thinking about the band, and I wasn't sure what I was doing, and I sang those lyrics into the front of my laptop, demoed them, and they were pretty much exactly like they are on the record. I mean, they're obviously not those vocals, and it just, I don't know, it gave me some relief, and I felt it was a really special song for a long time. Took some convincing of the other guys that should be part of the record.
Right.
But then they finally heard it how I was envisioning it, that maybe sometimes in demoing stuff, I'm not always able to express or show them. They don't always hear what I hear and stuff.
Right.
I'm not good enough at, like,
expressing words.
expressing my vision of what it's gonna be sounding like where I want it to go. So
in your head, it's fucking perfect, but you just can't get it out.
and I know it's not in what the form they're hearing it,
Right.
but like I have that, like, I don't know, I can just hear how it's gonna be. I don't care enough to make it perfect right now because that comes later. But luckily a lot of them have, like, if you hear this gonna be good, cool, it's fine.
Right.
We believe you. So.
And Cameron, they trust.
That's kind of true when it comes to, like, making a song. It's not true at all.
We kind of don't do that, not really. And speaking of Justin, you guys are going to have him on the last 4 shows.
Yeah, fucking Justin.
Yeah.
I'm not pleased with him for bailing out on this, and whatever. I have stuff I need to say. I'm not going to say anything.
It is what it is, man. You leave that on. You guys keep that between you two, all right? All right, I'm going to get you out of this. I got one question. Like I said, this is a question I've wanted to ask you ever since I read the book by Corey Taylor. Okay, he mentions you in the book. Do you know what I'm talking about here? About Rick Rubin's mansion when you guys were recording. What the fuck happened in that mansion to you? I've been dying to ask you this question. We can turn the camera off and the recorders off and do it off record, or if you want, it don't matter, but I want the answer to that question, whether it's private or not.
Right. No, it's not. I mean, it's not some super crazy thing. It's just the Houdini mansion wasn't really Houdini's mansion. It was Houdini's mistress's mansion, and his mansion technically is the one across the street.
Right.
And so there's, like, this tunnel that goes under the street that I found buried behind some vines under this used to be a waterfall, and it's all at this end of the mansion, and the like master bedroom is on the first floor at the far, like if you're looking at the house, the far left hand side, and then there's all these woods and that waterfall's over there, so, like, there's this whole creepy fucking area over there, and we recorded the vocals directly below that room, and the entire record was, the guitars were behind there, like towards the back of the house on the left side of the house. But I mean, it's just there's too many weird little, like, one of our techs waking up with, like, the smoke outline form of a person floating at the foot of his bed, just still, and he just kind of froze, and it floated towards the balcony window and then out and down and into my room, which was right below his, and it was just like stuff like the ballroom of that place before he put curtains up to start recording was giant floor-to-ceiling windows, and the ceiling was like, I don't know, 20 feet in the air. It was huge. It was a huge window. You'd be walking along, and you can see in your peripheral. I could see that I'm right there, right?
Right.
I could definitely see, like, your head's there, and I'm there, my head's there, and there was always somebody right behind me.
Oh, shit.
Just always, man. It scared the shit out of me.
Wow.
There was one day, I was going down to basically the Laurel Canyon runs along the front of the mansion, so there's a parking lot that's just basically a dirt road within the gate or whatever. And so I was in the parking lot down there, and I was going to unlock my car, and it's like a 66 Tempest I had at the time, so the door's pretty low down and the window's kind of angled. So basically, as I went to unlock the door, I could see basically perfectly what's right behind me,
Right.
on the driveway and stuff. And could have sworn it was my friend Jacob, who has long, dark hair, but what my brain didn't capture at the time was that the person had a dress on, what it was somebody running up behind me, like basically getting ready to scare me, that kind of a thing.
Right.
Of course, I thought it was my friend, and I like basically was like, okay, I see him coming, so I'm gonna turn around and like grab him before he get me.
Yeah.
I fully like 120% was like ready to grab his friend Jacob, like ha! And then there was nobody there.
No shit.
I just was watching him come, and it was
Just freaked the
But then,
fuck out.
and thinking back on it, there was a dress on, so obviously it wasn't him. But
Oh shit.
as it was running up to me, I didn't. But there was other stuff too, man. It's not like, but it wasn't like any. There wasn't any like one event that really was like,
Nothing isolated. It was just a collection
it
of
was
just.
like paralyzing. There was this repeated abundance of everybody being creeped out. There was a lot of weird energy in the basement where we did all the pre-production, and you just knew going in there. It was like there's no way this place isn't full of ghosts.
Right. Right on, man. You want to say anything for the fans?
I hope that lived up to the 1 year of hype.
Hey, man, it was good. It was good. It was good. Like I said, I've always wanted to
It's the
know.
truth, man.
But anything you want to say to the fans to get you out here and get you cooled off?
We're just happy to be doing it again. Appreciate all you guys.
Go
Hopefully
buy.
see you soon.
Go buy this album. This one right here. Go buy it, everybody. Tango Umbrella. Go get it. All right, man. Let's get you out of here.
Bye.